for you, let's say, what was like your very first live show? What did you play? You played like a talent show or something like that? How did you get started?
I mean, technically, my first live show would have been when I was in like public school and stuff, because I was always part of like the band and things like that. So through grade 6, 7, 8, I was always part of the school band and things like that.
What'd you play?
So I played saxophone. I played clarinet.
What? I didn't know
I
that.
did drums, but it was like terrible drums. It was like you play like a dun 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 dun. It was like all on the snare. You didn't play a tom at all, or a kick, or cymbals.
No kicks, no
nothing. It was straight up just a tom. So you just like dun 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 dun, and that was the entire thing for drums.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but
that's terrible.
I played sax, and then I moved to clarinet because they didn't have anybody to play clarinet. So I did that.
Right.
So and then all through high school, I was in an orchestra and stuff too. So we always went places. Like one of the few times I've actually been to Collingwood was because we did orchestra band. And
Oh wow,
like
they took you far, Collingwood. Fuck.
So I mean, I've technically been performing since I was a kid, so it wasn't really that big of a change for me to like step onto like the band stage and stuff like that. It was just a lot different because it was a different kind of organized event and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, when you were playing like the clarinet, you were like in a big ensemble though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was blowing as hard as I could to try and stand it.
The fucking I don't see I see that going exactly in my head like how it probably did. You were like basically basically like looking around like I
Dude,
want to be the best.
I can remember being in maybe like grades maybe 7 or 8 and being like in the band in the gym and just like blowing that sax as hard as I could to try and stand it because like you know
Yeah.
I thought I was good at music, so I wanted to stand out and and jam out with it a little bit.
Even if you weren't good at music, you like really
I wanted to stand out. Yeah.
And you thought making it look like you knew what you were doing is the best way to do it. I guess
I have faked it on stage a few times.
Yeah.
Couple shows playing bass. Remember?
Yeah, with
At a safe distance, I played bass for them with no amp, with a cable in my pocket, and then I did it for Loyalist as well.
Yeah,
when we were in Guelph. That was a good day.
That's like your calling card. You're like, fuck, I can play the bass. So,
that was when Cam kind of slipped me 250 milligrams of edibles.
Oh my
god, that was fun. That was a good night. I was cruising. Live shows.
Live shows.
Yeah.
Fuck. So the clarinet was your thing. I remember for me, it was the fucking choir. I was in the choir as a kid.
You was singing in church school choir, right?
Yeah, basically. It's like, oh man, it was bad. This was like back in Toronto.
Okay.
Like I remember in the portables was where we had like music class and shit. Man. I would always change the lyrics to all the songs and sing them and thought I was so fucking clever.
Is that like Batman smells during Christmas kind of kid?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, dude. I had the highest voice too. Everybody was made me sing the falsetto. Man, I was a kid. What can I say? My balls haven't dropped yet.
This guy's a soprano.
Yeah, my voice was really high when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing changed.
Did you do any choir in St. Pete's for high school?
For high school? No, I just did like musical theater.
Okay.
That was the only time I sang.
Is that like drama for you guys?
Yeah,
musical theater was just drama.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It was. There was actually a musical theater course too that I took. So, yeah, so it was very bougie, wanting to be an actor like on the front, in the front of the stage and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I always thought it was funny to be like a comedian more than an actor. I thought it was. I always thought that was funny for me or fun. But I don't know, man. And then when it comes to like playing in bands, though, man, I remember the very first show was like the Alcona Lions Hall.
Was that when you guys were Apollo's End, or was it the name?
No. Awaiting Victory.
Awaiting Victory. I was gonna say Victory, Sweet Victory, and I was like, no, that's not right.
No. You know what? Even that would have been a better name. But man, yeah, Awaiting Victory back in the day. Oh, it was fucking. It was fun though, but like it was so weird because when we were in that band, we never, a Supernova, man. Like that was always the shit. Like nobody wanted to play Supernova back then. And then so we would like put on our own shows, and then after a while, like all the venues get closed down, and then now we have to like play Supernova shows because they're the only ones allowed to get back into those venues. Yeah.